Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel and another video. As always, intro, and then we're going to get right into it. Hey, there he is.
Hello. It got me,
Yes.
got me vibing there to the one stone. The one stone.
Yeah. New
Bit
EP out now. I was going to plug him at the end, but we'll plug him at the beginning as well. New
Oh
EP.
yeah. I can see the IB for Final Boss vibe into that.
Yes. Yeah. That'd be great.
Oh,
Hello, Amy.
Yeah, it's all right, love.
Sorry, I need a book.
All right, love. Just a live stream. It's all right. Yeah. At least you had your top on.
yeah, at least, thank God. But yes, Tom, nice to see you back. We are live. I haven't promoted it, so if anybody does join, they're probably here out of sympathy and not. It's taken me so long to get it set up, so.
It's the only thing I can view in the UK without age verification.
Yes, yeah. You don't need no VPNs for us. Yeah. Old 2-tier Kia hasn't
topical satire there.
Yeah. He hasn't come on to football predictions yet. It's the next thing probably.
Yeah. I did see him saying that.
Yeah, specifically us two, I think.
Yeah. Quite right as well. Quite right.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame him. But yeah, how are you? How has your summer without football been? What have you been up to much?
I've enjoyed it, to be honest. It's quite nice being able to go on social media without getting immediately angry.
It's quite
people just berating each other.
Yeah. No, it's been somewhat pleasant, and I've been happy not losing. Small. I don't bet more than I can afford, but yeah, I'm happy to not be losing amounts of money because you know me, I'm terrible at the accumulators. Yeah,
you are. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but getting back onto matters at hand, obviously last season. Now we normally do a review show like at the end, but we did the Arsenal one instead, and we had a lot to get off our proverbial chests in that one. So we didn't do a Premier League and football one after that. So I thought let's incorporate the two because it's sort of what we did last year as well. But yeah, going back into last season, we won't do the whole table because no, can't be bothered. But our bottom three for last year, obviously, I've got mine on here, so I'll just switch this on. 1 sec. I've closed it when I should have it open. Awful. So yeah, so we both did bottom of the league as Southampton, and we both got that correct. Yeah, we both smashed that one. You put Leicester.
Yeah.
I put Leicester. Yeah, they both went down. And then
did they finish 18th or did they finish 17th in the end?
Leicester finished 18th, but we both done them 19th. Yeah, we both done them 19th, and then both of us as well had Nottingham Forest to go down. And they're now playing in the Europa League, and Leicester have been relegated. So
I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say Crystal Palace have been relegated.
No,
to the Conference League.
They have, which is that's a completely different show. I mean, if you want to go there, I think it's a farce, but if you don't, I could leave it.
I think it's a farce as well.
Yeah. No, fair enough. And then obviously the top four of last year, I did Aston Villa to finish fourth. You did the Spurs. Chelsea obviously.
Oh God.
Yeah, Chelsea obviously got there. Third place, both of us went for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Got that almightily wrong. So obviously Yeah, Man City got third place last season. And then second place, we both put Man City. And that was where we should have put ourselves, because we've done it 3 years in a row. You know, we're very good at it. So, Arsenal.
The free-peat there.
Yeah, the bridesmaids, 3 times bridesmaids, champions. And then, obviously both picked Arsenal to win the league, and Liverpool won it. So we looked quite stupid.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And then finishing it off, Golden Boot. Both of us picked Erling Haaland. Mo Salah won it. Player of the year. Both of us thought it would be an Arsenal player, because Arsenal are going to win the league. So I picked William Saliba, because I thought, we'll have the best defence, which we did. But no, you picked Martin Odegaard, which, not going to say you jinxed him, but sort of think you might have had you put too much pressure on him.
Well, spoiler alert: he's not my player of the season coming up for this season.
Good, but yeah, Mo Salah won that one, and then young player of the year. Me and you both were like, we're getting sucked into the hype. It's going to be Oscar Bob. We jinxed him.
he broke his leg this season.
To be fair, everyone that we backed that's Norwegian, we made lose. So the Norwegian. If the Norwegians hate us, I can see why.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. Like, how highly do we rate? They don't even qualify for like the Euros or anything. How highly do we rate the Norwegian Football Association?
I know, and Gravenberch won the young player. We had this discussion last time, didn't we, about how all these players win young player of the year when they've been like established for 3 or something seasons. It's a joke.
Well, what is it? He must be like 25 as well. James Milner will win it this year. He's my young player this season.
But yeah, going into the cups, I did Man City for the FA Cup. They made the final. Obviously lost it.
Yeah.
You backed
Jinxed
Arsenal.
Well done.
Yeah, you backed Arsenal. Jinxed them.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
This one, actually, this is where I think, people, we're not too shabby. League Cup, Liverpool from me, Newcastle from you.
Oh, that is! I generally didn't even realise that.
We got the final and we got the winner. So I will say, that one.
That is some great ball knowledge from me there. How have I plucked Newcastle? They haven't won a trophy like in 500 years, have they?
Yeah. And then the Conference League, we both said Chelsea, because if they didn't, it would have been, it's like, come on.
Really,
and then the Europa League, we both picked Atletico Bilbao, because I think we just looked on Wikipedia and were like, yeah, it's them.
Yeah.
Plus, at that time after the Euros, I really liked Williams, so I thought, I'm going to back. I like Williams, so I'm going to back Bilbao. But he's another one. He had a terrible season. We've got like a running theme here.
Did he miss the semi-final as well? Wasn't he injured for the semi-final or something?
That or he ghost, because I remember one of the games he played against Man United. I was like, "Core, if we buy him, he's dreadful." I was like, "People abuse Pepe." I'm like, "They're gonna absolutely murder him." I was like, mate, he is lazy. Jesus Christ, was he lazy? And then the Champions League, I backed Inter Milan, got to the final, I will say, and you went for Bayern Munich, so that's that in there.
Right. Well. So that's not great, is it? But the League Cup, we'll take that.
Yeah, but that's all that done. So let's get into this season. And Tom, I would like your bottom 3 and why, please.
So starting from 20th, we have Burnley.
Same as me.
Okay. Yeah. We have Sunderland.
Wow. Okay. Even though they made Granit Xhaka captain today.
That just solidifies it for me, really.
Oh, fair enough.
and then Leeds, fairly boring. I think I've heard all this stuff about Burnley. Burnley have got a good chance for their defensive record. Trouble is, it's the Premier League. You're going to concede goals. They don't score any goals, do they? I think they only scored something like, wasn't it like 57 goals or something they scored in the Championship last season? I just don't think they're going to score enough goals. I think Sunderland were very. I'm not sure how they won that playoff final. They were I wasn't really impressed with them at all. They have made some good signings though, haven't they? They'll be entertaining to watch at least. And then Leeds, I think they've got the best chance, but it's just easy to predict them three to go down, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So I've gone with you with Leeds. I think Leeds are going to go. I think Daniel Farke's probably going to be one of the first managers to be sacked.
I thought he'd already been sacked.
Well, they were talking about sacking him in the summer, but then they were like, "Well, we did get us promoted, so it's sort of harsh."
Yeah.
But they were looking to replace him with Ange. Now, I will admit, Ange Ball at Elland Road is probably going to be absolute chaos. But I think if that does happen, which people are saying it probably will, I think Daniel Farke's going to have them so far behind. It's a bit like when Jesse March come in after they changed it all. I'm like, you're too far gone. By the time you've got a new manager in, you're already, so I think they're going to be, up shit creek without a paddle by the time that they do change the manager. And then
he kept Spurs up last season, finished 17th with them. That'd be a good season for Leeds staying up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But he does always win a trophy in his second season, so I can see him getting relegated and then winning the championship. So,
or the FA Cup.
Yeah. But I'm going to buck the trend. I'm going to say not all three promoted teams are going to be relegated. I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to go for Wolves, Tom. I think Wolves are in a bad spot here. They've lost Cunha. I know that they've replaced, I think, is it Arias, the Colombian that they're all talking about? I think he played at the Club World Cup and he looked really good. But I'm like, I don't know if this guy can do it on his own. I mean, Strand Larsen, everyone's saying, "Oh, put him in your FPL and everything." Strand Larsen's not going to score you enough goals to keep. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to score enough goals to keep Wolves in the Prem.
No, he's got cloggy feet, isn't he?
Yeah, and I like their manager. I do like their manager. But I just think, I think someone that's established is going to go. And out of all of them that I had, I think Wolves are probably going to be the worst ones. But 17th place, please, Tom.
So it's very close. I was close to putting them in the bottom three. It's like it could be an established team. I've actually gone for Brentford 17th.
Fair shout.
I think obviously they've lost Mbuemo, they've lost Norgard.
Everybody.
Yeah, they've lost their manager. I mean, their manager now is the set piece coach, isn't it? That Keith Andrews.
It is. Yeah.
Obviously, his first managerial job. I think Wissers seems like he's going to go. Mm-hmm. They've basically got no players left. So they're like that Levante in La Liga. They've only got 3 players. I think it'll be a tough year for Brentford. 17th might be harsh, but
so I've gone even harsher than you.
Okay.
And I've not done this as a troll because I know a lot of them who do watch my channel. They go, "You do this deliberately just to wind us all up and everything else." I've done West Ham, Tom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, their fans said that they're the worst run club in the Premier League. And I agree with them. I actually agree with them. I look at their transfers this summer. Other than the Diouf lad who was amazing when Senegal beat England all them months back.
Yeah, I bought into the train. He's in my fear.
I don't rate him at all. Callum Wilson, what really?
He's not going to be fit, is he?
I'm like, you're banking on Fulkrug, who weren't the best last season. Other than Jared Bowen, I don't really see what West Ham have got there.
No. But you're not trolling, are you? You're just agreeing with their own fans. So that's fair. That's very fair.
Well, I think a lot of them will say I'm trolling putting them in 17th, but I think they're gonna have a really, really tricky season, West Ham. I really do.
You're just emphasising their concerns, really.
Well, I hope so. No, you just don't know with it. It might be one of those where it's like, we can say it, but you. Yeah. With all your Arsenal stuff behind you, don't you dare say that about my West Ham.
Yeah. Who were the last team to beat you at Highbury and the first team to beat you at Emirates?
Yeah. Only I can hate my club. Yeah. But 16th, Tom. This is where I've gone for Sunderland, and my reason being is 1, the Granit Xhaka factor. And 2, I know they've got tons of players that are going to potentially be leaving to go to the AFCON in Jan.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to be buggered. But I think they're gonna have enough points by January that they'll they'll shithouse through. They'll make it.
Oh, you think they're going to be? You think they're going to be safe by January?
I think that they won't be safe, but they'll have enough.
Oh God.
Yeah.
They'll
have accumulated enough. Not maybe. I think it's going to be tight, but I think that they're West Ham are in. I think West Ham on paper, to me, look worse potentially than Sunderland do.
I mean, I'd love them to stay up. It'd be nice to have that northeast derby.
Yep.
It's something to make Newcastle relevant at least.
Now you are trolling, and I don't mind. I don't mind it. But yeah, who have you got in 16th place, Tom?
Well, I did this before a recent signing. I've actually put Everton in 16, just because they're just such a basic club, really.
Wow.
That's just sort of where they finish.
Even under Moisey.
He's going to get sacked, isn't he? They're
going
to moan about it. Yeah, they're going to moan. He's not even meant to be there still, is he? He's only meant to be there to the end of last season. I think,
we are so off the boil here already. I quite like it, but yeah. Okay. yeah.
I think Grealish will do all right. I think they could finish a couple places higher, but really, what's the difference between finishing 14th and 16th?
Yeah, but you think they're going to struggle in that new ground?
Yeah, well, what is it? The Hill Dickinson Stadium or something?
Is it Dixon Hill?
Yeah, sorry, it's got.
It's Hill Dixon. Sorry, I'm thinking of Dixon cider and trying to be funny. But yeah, it's Hill Dixon. It's Hill Dixon. Sorry,
it's got a funny name. That's all I know.
Yeah, sorry, Everton fans. Apologies.
Yeah, terribly sorry.
And they do watch, because I remember they had a go at me about something before.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was something about, I said something about Dwight McNeil not doing well in something, and they come at me. And I actually do like Dwight McNeil. I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did something in a game once, and I sort of called him out on it, and they got really angry. Right. So 15th for me, I've done Brentford.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're still gonna, hold it down per se.
Yeah.
14th, Tom.
My 15th was Wolves.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I've gone for Wolves.
Yeah.
And now this is where the table gets a bit controversial, I think, from these spaces upwards.
Okay.
My 14th place team is Nottingham Forest.
Okay. Go on.
Get out. Well, get out of the top half at least.
Give me some insight. Why have you picked Forest?
It was a bit of an anomaly last season. They're obviously, they've somehow scrounged their way into the Europa League, so they'll struggle. They've bought a couple of players from the bloke who used to own Crystal Palace, who got relegated into the Conference League. Not dodgy at all. I just don't think they're going to do very well. I mean, most of their players are only there because their owners threatening them. He's holding people hostage or whatever. That's
allegedly.
Joke.
Allegedly.
I just think they're going to finish 14th.
Yeah. So you're not buying into the Edu factor either. Now that he's there,
he's usually, when you look at not to get to Arsenal already, but when you look at what Edu did, we all thought, "Oh, this is great, Edu. Look what he's doing."
He can't sell, but he can buy. He can bloody buy, but he can't sell.
Oh, could he really buy? We bought much better. Yeah, but that was a dead cert. We still paid £100 million for it.
Yeah.
But hasn't he been demoted already? He's in charge of a different club now, isn't he, Edu?
No,
he hasn't even started, and they've already gone.
He's at all three, isn't he? That's why he left, because he gets to be in charge of 3 different teams. And
they're probably all in the same European competition as Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I did 14th place. I did Fulham.
Yeah.
That's purely because and I'm probably going to sound really stupid now, and oh, you don't do your research, James, and etc. etc. I don't know what one player they've signed.
No.
I've not seen anything about one player they've signed. I saw a picture of Emil Smith Rowe the other day, and and I was panicking.
Yeah.
If that's what a modern day professional Premier League footballer looks like, then
Yeah.
I might have a chance, because he had more chins than me, and I love Emil Smith Rowe, but he did not look like he was in the best place. But just Fulham for me, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, you're just that steady Premier League team. Do you know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, they're just boring.
And I'm not a Marco Silva fan. I never have been. I don't.
Oh, right.
I don't rate Marco Silva very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll be fine. They'll just they'll probably scalp a few points off somebody, probably us, like they normally do. And they'll be fine. But yeah, 13th, Tom, I have done Crystal Palace.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Thursday, Sunday, probably going to lose Guehi, probably going to lose Eze.
Yeah.
Mateta, I think, is going to stay. I think they'll be like, no, come on, we got to keep one of you.
Yeah.
But they're running out of time to get their replacements in and sign people and everything else. But can I shock you? I quite like Palace. And I like Glasner as well. I think he's a good manager.
Like?
Glasner.
Who did you say before that? Dallas. Dallas.
No, Palace.
Palace.
I like
Palace.
Yeah. I find Palace, like, a lot of people get wound up by them. I'm like, I quite like watching them play.
Yeah. I don't know how you can be offended by Crystal Palace, really.
Yeah.
I went to an Arsenal away game there once, and we lost 3-0. I had a great time.
Yeah, you got to yell at all the players, didn't you? Was that the one where people were like screaming at Bellerin for that throw on?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you were probably in a restricted view in front of a pylon, but you still had a good time.
It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, what about you? Who have you got 13th?
So my 13th place is Bournemouth. Sorry, lads, you sort of lost. Well, they've lost basically their whole back four. They're obviously, Kelleher's not. I don't know if they've signed another goalie, to be honest. But obviously, they've lost.
They got Petrovic from Chelsea, one of the 7
so
Chelsea goalkeepers that they've kept in captivity. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Well, this is when you sign every footballer that exists.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to have to get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
And
then claim that you're a great selling club, even though you've lost money.
I mean, they had like 30 goalkeepers, and none of them were really, other than Kepa, who now plays for Arsenal, and he's amazing. Just because he plays for Arsenal now, so he's amazing. That's just how it works.
World record signing.
Yeah.
They're going to struggle, I think.
Yeah, well, you think even with Iriola in charge, regardless of
he's a very good manager. He is a good manager, but I think it's just difficult. I think.
Okay. 12th place, Tom. Who have you got?
I've got Crystal Palace. I think they just always finish 12th, don't they?
Yeah. I've been controversial here, and I've put their rivals. I put Brighton.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Again, another good, well-run club. I don't like their manager.
Yeah.
The manager annoys me. Not because he's younger than me, and I feel bitter because someone younger than me. I find him very smug.
Yeah.
Tuchel, I could never warm to Tuchel, and people are going to go, "Oh, is this because they're German?" No, it's nothing to do with them both being German. I can't warm. I can't warm to him. There's something about him. He just seems very rude.
Yeah. I know what I can't quite put my finger on it, but I know what you mean. It's just sort of. There's just something in his voice when he's talking.
It's one of them where it's like, if I'm sat with him, we're not getting on. I could just feel. I could just feel if me and him are in a room, we're not getting on.
Yeah.
And I can see why he wouldn't like me, but
Yeah. You just wouldn't get on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to get on.
No. 11th place. This is where you're going to tell me I'm absolutely mental, so I can't wait.
Okay.
Everton.
Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah, I'm backing the Moisey. I'm backing the Jack Grealish, the Barry, who they've said is a new young Thierry. Apparently, any young striker. I mean, every striker that's French, that's young and good, is now the new Thierry Henry. This Barry's meant to be the new Thierry Henry. Ekatiké's the new Thierry Henry. People try to tell me Matthias Tell was. I'm like, well, if you base that on last night, he couldn't even, he couldn't put on Thierry Henry's shin pad, let alone.
Yeah. He's more Terry Henry than Thierry Henry.
Exactly. But yeah, they got Dewsbury Hall, the guy who sounds like a Conservative MP. So yeah, I think they're going to. Yeah. I think they're going to. He does, doesn't he? That is the most Conservative MP. If he was called like Morgan Dewsbury Hall, he'd be. He'd be in like a safe seat, like I don't know, somewhere like Writtle or something. Like
I think you were talking about that is the MP for Havant and Waterloo. I think that's who you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Fair play. No, that's not. No, that's Suella Braven.
Oh, fair enough. Is she still a Conservative before they booted her out?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Don't know about
we'll stick to football. We don't. Yeah, we just about know about football. But yeah, who have you got 11th, mate?
So this is where you clap back at me and you go, "How dare you say I'm mental for saying Everton are going to finish 11th when you said this team?" I've gone for West Ham.
Yeah, I can't see it. But fair enough.
To be honest,
justify it. Justify it to me.
Well, this is the thing. I can't really. I just thought there was 9 worse teams. I'm not sure there is. I don't like my 11th or 10th place, to be honest.
But Bowen scores goals, James. There you go. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've bought so much into the hype train with that El Hadj Diouf, or whatever his name is, that like I've sort of been fooled by it.
Yeah, fair enough. 10th place. Who you got? Go on then. I'll see you.
I don't like this either. Fulham.
Okay.
It's plausible. I just don't see them finishing that high, to be honest. But I just wanted to put like Nottingham Forest like quite low, so it's pushed like other teams up,
Yeah. So 10th place for me, I've gone Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I think that's relatively. I know they had a European push a bit late last season, but yeah, like you said, they've been. I mean, fair play. The money that they've got for all of them except Kepa has been exceptional. Now, they've Huijsen, Zabiani, Kirkes. They've done bloody well selling all 3 of them. So
I mean, how much was Kirkes? Is that 130 million for like 3 of their back 4? Is it?
Near enough.
The two centre backs were like 50 mil, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they got just under 150 mil for all 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Good business. Good business.
I mean, that keeps. That keeps them going for a few years, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly clarify. My 9th to number 1, I've swapped 3 times since we talked about doing this. So to me, any of these could go anywhere within this top 9. I don't think they're going to finish below this top 9, obviously, because I wouldn't have put them in there. But any of these could swap with each other. So that's what I'm just gonna use that as my caveat now. So number 9 for me, Tom.
Yeah.
And it's an improvement on last season.
Yeah.
But I think, they're still a bit short. We're recording this on the Thursday before the Premier League season kicks off on the Friday. I just watched them choke last night, like I used to choke on Kinder eggs. I got for Tottenham.
Hey.
9th place.
Yeah, well, yeah, good season.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Amy's dad, if you're watching.
Nah, he's not watching. He don't watch this anymore. He's
fair enough. Yeah, well,
he's had enough of me.
I don't blame him.
So my 9th place, I've gone for Brighton.
Yeah, good shout.
I do think if they lose Belieber, which if you believe everything you say that's not happening, really.
Go on, it's fine.
He might be going to United, mightn't he?
Yeah. But
I don't know how they can afford him, but
yeah, they'll find a way. They're finding a way of affording everybody.
It's that tea lady, isn't it? That tea. She was on big wages.
Yeah, she must have been. She must have been.
That,
Or they've
that funny.
yeah, or they've sold like either she had like really expensive cups or something, and they've like proper
Yeah.
They've gone from like I don't know like a
go
for it, mate.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
they've gone from having like a proper teapot or whatever, and they've just replaced it with like a kettle, like just standard operations.
Yeah, it's just tap water that's sort of lukewarm.
Yeah, yeah. 8th place, Tom.
I've gone for Newcastle.
Finally, we've got one that matches. Same as me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they struggled the last time they were in the Champions League. No one wants to play for them. Not even their own players at this point want to play for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, 8th might be being kind, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw the. I didn't actually watch the press conference, but I saw the quotes that come out of his press conference, and he looks beaten. He looks absolutely beaten. I mean, they've got no director. Got no, what was it? I think the head scout left as well, or something.
Right.
Obviously, their main goal scorer wants to go.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to refuse to play, and probably going to be, the more this drags on, the less they're going to be able to sell him for, because obviously the power's with the player, not with the selling club, even though he's on a 3-year deal. The player power is going to outright win. I think that they're probably going to sell him after that second week, because they do not want Isak playing his first game for Liverpool against Newcastle at Newcastle.
No.
I sit with a Liverpool fan right behind me at work, and I said to him, if you sign him, he plays in that game and he scores and celebrates, they will jump over the barrier. I said, I'm like, them lot will try and lynch the guy. So I'm like, I don't know anywhere else in the country where a player like that. I'm like, when Adebayor did what he did at Arsenal, they ran up, but they were never going to hop over that barrier. They were just going to, do a bit of that to him. But I'm like, at Newcastle, someone will generally be like, I reckon I can punch him if I reckon I can get close enough. Yeah,
but the stewards aren't going to stop him, are they?
No. I
see that. That's why I would sell him.
Yeah.
I would say, because surely if they sell him, would that not give them a bit of like that? The crowd would be so even more on Newcastle's side. They'd be so against Isak that they would be like, every time that he got there, they'd kick lumps. I mean, they kick lumps out of everyone anyway. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I mean, Newcastle over the last couple of years are trying to, where there's been no Sunderland in the league, they've tried to create rivalries with everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm glad this year they've sort of put Arsenal to one side, because they're creating this one with Liverpool. I mean, they've tried to say about, we've always had, I'm like, you beat them 4-3 in a game years ago with Kevin Keegan. And it's one of the greatest, it's one of the greatest games in Premier League history. Stan Collymore scores the goal. It's a really Martin Tyler, isn't it? Collymore! It's a famous moment. But I'm like, come on. I'm like, what else have you, okay, you won the Carabao last year, but what else have you done? Really?
Oh yeah, mate. The way they go on about that. We've won a trophy. We should be able to sign these big players. It's the League Cup, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're 8th.
Yeah.
I don't want to start a rant against Newcastle.
Well, to me, I'm just like, no one. It's because they seem to think it's really disrespectful and everything. And I'm like, well, no, you don't want to be there.
No.
Like, apparently, similar sort of situation that we had with Gyökeres. Apparently, he said to him last year, okay, I'll stay and I'll get you Champions League, but you let me go the season after. And they've said, that's fine. So now he's just like, well, you're going back on what you told me.
I mean, the timing is like dreadful, though. Why didn't he do it at the start of the transfer window?
And the other thing as well, and this is where I'll get in on, I'll take a few pot shots at them as well while I can. Where Liverpool are doing the same with Guehi as well, where they're like, we're respecting the club's wishes, and no, you're not. They've told you how much they've told you how much it's going to cost, and you're lowballing. So I'm like, if you're being respectful, you'd pay the fees that they want, and you'd leave them alone. But I'm like, you've tapped them both up. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Even Stevie Wonder can see that you've done this. So let's stop trying to, they're trying to peddle the good guy narrative.
You're not accusing them of do something wrong, are you?
No, exactly. But yeah, right. 7th place. Now this is obviously going to be different because yeah, I know it is, but yeah, go for it, Tom. 7th.
Yeah, I'll go for Spurs. Yeah, just a better season. Better, I suppose they'll be better defensively. I suppose it's just such an anomaly last season. I don't know. I feel like 7th is being maybe a bit kind. I don't really know who could finish above them. I mean, nearly everyone did last season. I probably said the same last season as well, but yeah, I don't know. I think 7th.
Yeah. So I've backed them. I've gone Nottingham Forest.
Oh right. Oh god.
Yeah. I still there's something about Chris Wood. I still think Chris Wood's going to do the job. It might be because I put him in fantasy football.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a feeling on Chris Wood. I think Chris Wood's still going to score the goals.
Yeah, you're one of them. You're like, he had a good season last season, so my FPL is the good players from last season. I'm not trying anything different.
No, I've not got Elanga or Gordon in. Funny enough, I was going to back both of them as well, but I've not put either of them in.
No.
But yeah, he's Kiwi Juru, didn't he? He gets better as he gets older, Chris Wood. So
yeah.
Right. Number 6, Tom. Fire away.
I feel like this is a mistake, really, as well.
Yeah.
Normally the caveat to it, normally every season. I mean, you'll probably guess who it is from this. It's Man United. Basically.
Yeah, same as me. Yeah, same as me.
Every season, right? It'll be like, we're going to win the league. Everyone backs them. Like there's a couple of years ago, I was like, they're going to win the league this year. And I was like, they're rubbish. They are rubbish. Why is everyone putting them so high? And I had them like 6th or 7th or something, and it was like, that's controversial. And then they finished like 14th or whatever. And now I feel like like normally I do that. I'm like, he's been overly harsh. No, I've just got some ball knowledge. They're rubbish. And I still think they're rubbish. I actually think they're worse than when I thought they were rubbish before. I know they've bought all these players, but like they just bought the best players from other like mid-table teams. I mean, Buemo, he was a bit podgy, wasn't he, in the pre-season the other day? I think Cunha's a good player, but he'll throw his toys out the pram at some point. Their defense is atrocious. I don't know where the United fans get this thing from, where they're like, we've got a really good defense. If only we had a midfield. Your defenders are not good players. De Ligt is not a good defender. Like, I'm sorry. But, hey, Heaven. He come from Arsenal. He's a great prospect. He's been rubbish. He hasn't done anything since he joined you. Like, I'll try to do you a favour. Like, I'm not saying this to be horrible or troll you. I try to like get you realistic. Which is ironic because they're doing what I put on.
I mean, for me, I've put them in there purely. I put them in there purely just on the spend. I'm like, with the amount that you've spent to reinforce this attack, which you needed to do, I'm like, you better come before at least 8th. Otherwise, you're going to look like mugs.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, surely they'll go broke. Like, hopefully they'll just go broke if they don't finish in the top half.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm like, they desperately need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Their midfield, it's probably going to be against us. Casemiro or maybe Mount and Fernandes. I'm like, all the things that were bad about you last season was everybody could run through your midfield, run through your poor defence, and shoot at your goalkeeper that might throw one into his own net. And I'm like, you've done nothing. Their whole thing is it reminds me very much of Barry Fry when he was at Peterborough back in the early 90s, where he was like, well, if you score 5, but I score 6, who cares? And I'm like, no, you can't play. It's like, you're a lovely bloke, Barry. You're funny as hell. But this ain't, long term, Barry, this isn't going to work.
Well, United just don't have the firepower either, do they?
Yeah, see, Mbeumo for me, last season, he was arguably my favourite player to watch last season. I thought he was brilliant. But I don't know if he's going to be anywhere near that good at Man United, because at Brentford, everything basically run through him. And at Man United, everything runs through Bruno. And I think Bruno, you know what Bruno's like. the minute someone else is doing a bit more than he gets upset. You know, he
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like it. He has to be the main guy, otherwise he'll kick off.
But Mbeumo, he was amazing on like wide right for Brentford, and then this Amarin, he plays this stupid formation. That's like, oh no, we can't change it. That's why he's been hired, to play the stupid formation that the players are too stupid to play. I think he's going to play like, I think him and Cunha, they're going to be like behind the strike. They're going to be like the two attacking midfield type things, aren't they? And they have wing backs who do the width. I don't think Mbeumo played in like, well, he never had to play in tight spaces against Brentford because they never had the ball. It's just counter attack every. I know United are a counter attacking team nowadays, but I don't really think he's going to fit that system very well.
See, I don't think that Ahmad's a bad player, but I'm like, you can't play him as a right wing back.
No,
you're hindering him.
Yeah.
You want Ahmad winning your ball up high so he can sprint. I'm like, you don't want him doing doggies up and down. I mean, that Dorgu doesn't look like a bad player, but he is technically a left wing back, so that's what he's done. But I'm like, making Ahmad do like doggies up and down and everything else like that. But yeah, we've backed him for 6. Like I said a minute ago, my 9th to 1. This could all flip anywhere.
Yeah,
it could all jingle jangle everywhere.
I'm assuming that our 5th must be the same, unless something controversial is happening here.
If I was to say to you, does your number 5 have a good evening?
There we go. Yeah. Aston Villa.
Yes. Yeah. I think even though, you know, again, they've got that new striker. Yeah, Emery's Emery, man. It might be revealed later as to why I've done them to not get top 4 again. But
right.
Yeah, you know, we know what Emery does, mate. We saw it with our own eyes. We know you know Emery. So yeah. So yeah, they're comfortably 5th for me.
Yeah.
Number 4, Tom. And I reckon we're going to have the same for this as well, potentially, but go for it.
Chelsea?
Yeah. I was just about to say CFC Tubbs is going to come for me and you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because we've put the world champions only finishing 4th. You've won a pre-season tournament, lads.
Mate, I'll freely admit, I think slightly defensively, they're a bit off, but they might sign, if they can sign somebody to play centre half. I don't know. They've got something cooking. I hate using that phrase that the kids use, but there's something cooking at Chelsea, and I don't like it.
The thing is, though, like so the only centre back that I know they have is Colwill, and he's done his ACL. I genuinely could not tell you who their other centre back is. Who is it?
Is it the one they bought? The one they bought from Fulham? Abaribio, whatever his name is.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know, and that's a problem. That is a problem. So I don't know who their defenders are anyway, and they've lost the only defender that I knew they had.
Tosin Adarabioyo. Is it Adarabioyo? And then
that's it.
Yeah, it's him, Chalobah, Cucurella, and Reece James, isn't it? In the 4.
I mean, obviously they'll disagree because I think their players are amazing, but that's not a good back 4. I'm sorry. Yeah,
well, Reece James, you got to make sure he stays fit because he's like Thomas Rosicky used to be. You know, if he likes having Christmas off. And then Cucurella is Cucurella. You never know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. You could either get someone that on his day looks absolutely world class, and then another day he's a walking red card. He's just a mentalist. So you don't know what you're going to get with him.
No.
So, but yeah. So both of us going for Chelsea there. But do you think they got a chance to win in the league? Do you think they've got a chance to win in the league? I know you put them at 4th, but would it shock you if they went on the run? because it wouldn't shock at the moment. Now it wouldn't shock me. There's just something about them where I'm like, they're slightly back.
I don't know.
Because
I can see them being up there.
I think they're going to score a bucket load of goals. I really do.
The thing is, their fans are so like fickle. As soon as they all, you know, they'll all think that they'd be winning the league. They should be winning the league. They'll win like 3 games in a row. Like, right, we're in the title charge, and they'll lose 2 in a row, and they'll be like, "Get him out! Get this bloke sacked out of my club." But they all hated Enzo Maresca. They hated him during the season. They despised him. They're like, "Oh, well, he's won us a European trophy." They're like, "I'm sorry, but yeah, it's not impressive winning the Conference League."
Yeah,
that is not impressive.
You played 2 teams in it. Like you arguably played. You know, Nkunku scored goals in that.
Yeah, it's just not impressive at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like they should be. I mean, they've spent like £2 billion.
Mm.
But there's no reason why they shouldn't be. I mean, it's just a mentalist, that bloke. Like, they're going after Garnacho. What's wrong with them?
Like I said to you earlier, when you try and buy every footballer that exists, ultimately you're going to come to an impasse eventually.
Yeah. Well, I think there will be. I think we could see this season like a throwback to sort of 10 years ago, where the top 4 is the top 4.
Yeah.
This is that there's a big gap between Chelsea at 4th and Villa in 5th.
The 4 that me and you have picked, they're not, for me, they're not budging. I know I said about 9th to 1st could go anywhere, but I do believe that this top 4 probably is going to be, you know, there could be a shock, but yeah, I do think the same that finished top 4 last season probably are going to be, you know, they're definitely probably going to be in there again. So
I just think there's going to be a big gulf between the top 4 and the rest. And I think the top 4, I think there can only be there might only sort of be 10 points between 4th and top, something like that. But
yeah, well, I hope so, because last season was it was arguably one of the worst years. And people go, "Oh, that's because Liverpool won." I'm like, no. I'm like, you had the league won by Christmas, relegation was done by Christmas. I'm like, the refs fucking ruined it all.
Yeah, they're forcing this European race.
Yeah, I was like, it was boring. It was shit. But anyway.
Yeah.
3rd, please, Tom.
Liverpool.
Oh,
okay. Get out.
Mic drop. Mic drop moment from him.
I just think they're a bit too cocky. Like, humble yourselves. I think they've bought a lot of players unproven in the Premier League. You know, Ekitike, you know, like, he didn't score that many goals in the Bundesliga. It's not like he's, you know, the way people talk about him is if like, this is unbelievable. Ekitike is the #1 striker everybody wants. It's like no one had ever heard of him until this summer. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, he went to PSG, flopped, went to was it Stuttgart or something? What was it? Where was he at?
Frankfurt.
That's it. Yeah, you know, he went to Frankfurt, scored like some goals, not like a really good amount, and I think he looks maybe a bit lightweight for the Premier League. I think Wirtz is a decent signing. I don't think he's like the £100 million worth. So I think they'll win the league. Not this season. They'll win the league the season after.
Yeah,
I think these players might take a bit of time to bed in.
You think this season will be the transition which should have been last season?
Yeah, I don't know what happened last season.
Yeah,
like they just what everyone else was a bit crap.
Yeah,
and they won the league, and then I think this season. I think weirdly this will be the transition.
Yeah, you're not the only person that said that. So I've watched a few. I've watched a few other people, big YouTubers, people, other podcasts and everything that have done the set. And yeah, there's a lot that have put them third and fourth. There's a few that really do
wow,
think,
yeah.
and a lot of them have said as well the Jota thing. They're like, grief comes at you at really different times, and it's like they could be all right at the moment, and then as the season goes on, that it might hit them even harder. So you just don't know. You just don't know. So
Yeah.
I totally get it and understand it. But yeah, third for me, Tom.
Yeah.
This lot, my lot, our
Oh,
lot.
yeah. Oh,
I've backed them 3 years in a row to win the
Yeah.
league. They've not done it. So I'm thinking if I don't back them, if I buck the trend,
yeah.
maybe this is when they'll do it. If I'm not so confident, this might be the year that they do it. But also, as much as we've strengthened, and I'd be an absolute pillock to say that we haven't strengthened. That left wing that we have at the moment will not win you a title. We need to upgrade that left wing badly. Martinelli and Trossard are not going to win you a championship. And that's the only thing. That's the only thing holding us back. Because there's so many people that are like, no, that's not 8 out of 10 window, 10 out of 10 window, super. I'm like, it's not. It's about a 6. Because there's 3 positions of immediate need that we're needing addressing. That was a 6, that was a striker, and that's the left wing. I'm like, you've been after a left winger for years. You tried to get Rafinha, you couldn't get him. You went for Mudryk, you couldn't get him. You spent 2 years going after bloody Williams, you didn't get him.
Yeah.
Gordon, you didn't get him. I'm like, Mikel Arteta's, as much as I feel he does love Martinelli because he's said he's not for sale. I'm like, you've wanted to replace Martinelli arguably since you've been there. So
yeah.
I'm like, and you still haven't got it done. And I'm not blaming Berta for any of this, by the way, because Mikel Arteta and Edu were the ones that gave stupid contracts out to people. Like Reece Nelson is the happiest bench warmer, cheerleader, water carrier. 100 grand a week to carry bottles of Lucasade off and on a pitch. He's living the dream. He's living the bloody dream.
Yeah.
We are ridiculous. We cannot set. We can't give players away on cereal boxes, mate. That's the thing as well. Because they're like, oh, we need to sell before we can buy. No, we don't. You would prefer to sell before we buy.
Yeah.
The thing for me is a serious. I hate saying it, but a serious club would go buy Eze. Because then that would go to Trossard. Well, you're definitely not getting in now.
Yeah.
You've rescinded your new contract offer. You've got a new agent. Find your new club.
Yeah. Well, I did see the rumor about trying to swap him.
We take them all. We take them all to bloody. We take them all to bloody Asia on the tour. People like Lokonga, they're never going to play a game for us again. Why are you taking them on holiday?
Yeah.
Log them off.
Yeah.
They're not going to play.
I don't know though. It's always I've got to start sounding like someone on like Twitter or TikTok now. But there's always like something with Arsenal fans, and it is the media as well. I think the media don't help with this. I think that it's probably the media more than Arsenal fans. But it's like the last 2 years, no one's mentioned left. I know, like what you're saying, you are right. We've been trying to get a left winger. No one, Arsenal fans, no one has mentioned left wing. No one in the media, no Arsenal fan has mentioned left wing.
Well,
all anyone's ever spoken about
all of us on the channel here and on the Purely Arsenal, we've been doing it.
That's the 1%. That's the 1% ball
I know. We've been going at it for ages.
But I mean, all anyone would say last season, if we had a striker, we would win the league. We'd win the league. We get a striker. Yeah, but we're not going to win the league without a left winger. It's like, no, we all we needed was a striker to win the league. I thought, we need a left winger. I guarantee we'll get a left winger, and then it'll be like, but what about an 8? Like, we need someone to replace. We can't just have Odegaard. We need an 8 to win the league. I just feel like it's this thing all the time with Arsenal. Where it's just like, there's always. It's not.
Since the team won the league and this shirt behind me, we're always one or two players off. Always. When Wenger was there, when Emery then come in, and now with Arteta, we're always one or two players off. And for me, and people go to me, Oh, Madueke. Now, Tom, I liked Madueke before he was even at Chelsea. I liked him when he was at PSV. When he played against us in the Europa, I thought he's a good player.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's rapid. I'm like, we need a backup for Saka. He plays in Holland. He can't be expensive. Go buy him. I'm like, he come up through Spurs, so he knows North London. I'm like, go buy him. He'll do the job. But yeah. But Madueke for me hasn't even proved himself as a right winger. And again, going back to Arsenal fans, I've got Arsenal fans telling me he's going to dominate on the left hand side. I'm like, based on what? What evidence do you have when he's not even done it as a right winger that you think he's going to be amazing on the? That's the kind of stuff that winds me up. And then the second one to that are these people that go, oh, if you buy Eze, you're blocking the pathway of the young players. I'm like, what other fucking club in the league cares about block? I'm like, if you're good enough, you're getting in. I'm like, let's look at the two young players, shall we? Nwaneri and Doman. Well, they don't play on the left. One of them's an 8, the other one's a right winger. So then he's not blocking any of them. And also, he's 27. In 3 years' time or 4 years' time, when he's 31, Doman's going to be 19, and then Nwaneri's going to be 22. So they're still fucking young then. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you lot? Like, serious. Honestly, when Granit Xhaka told him to F off and everything, we both said, like, I'm glad he done it, because a lot of them do need to be told to fuck off sometimes. They really do.
Yeah, that made me like him, actually. I quite like Xhaka after that.
Yeah. I'm like, some of the thought processes, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And it's this toxic positivity lot that got to make themselves look like they're the best Arsenal fan in the world because they think that they're going to eventually be invited to be in the adverts for the new shirts. And I'm like, shut up. Get a life. Because I'm like, that's not how you really feel.
No.
I'm like, you're giving off this false persona because you think it's going to get you something in the long run.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's weird.
But you can't go too far the other way and turn into Lee Gunner.
Oh, God, yeah.
Who, for all intents and purposes, hates Arsenal.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mate, I don't think I've hated anything in my life more than he hates Arsenal.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that I really have disliked more than he dislikes Arsenal and Arsenal fans.
I don't think there's anybody in history has ever hated something more than he hates Arsenal, and that's saying something.
That really is. Yeah, that really is.
I'm not going to go into it, but I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, considering my family history, I definitely know. So yeah. Bold call, but yeah, I think you're close. I think you're close. I think it's about a Rizzler paper away. Anyway, before we go down that route, because we've done 2 or 3 political jokes already.
Yeah. We're gonna get 30 months in prison.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke here.
Yeah, and we don't have any VPNs in the club either. Yeah, we don't have any VPNs.
I've kissed the picture in my house of you today. Don't worry about it.
I wish this channel did well, so we had some VPNs. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, if you're stuck, send me a DM because there's some websites they still haven't found yet. That's all I'll say. I don't need a VPN for what I watch. Anyway, second place, Tom. Second place.
I've gone for Manchester City.
Yeah, same as me.
Yeah. Because they're just a good team. I don't really have much to say about them. They're either going to finish first, second, or third, and I've decided to put them second.
Yeah. Again, they're another team for me that are in a transition, but I think they're gonna handle it well. I know they got Pep Linders as well, or whatever his name is. That was he was the assistant manager under Klopp, wasn't he? And he's now with Guardiola.
Yeah.
And the way they're going to play.
I thought you were talking about that player they signed from AC Milan.
No, that's Reinders. I'm talking about Linders. Is it Linders?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Ned Flanders.
Like Ned Flanders. Yeah.
No, basically they're just going to play fast, free-flowing football that's going to be give it to Haaland as quick as you can, and I think that's going to work.
Yeah.
I think it's going to work. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's sort of the model that I hope Arsenal are going to employ with Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't play
We
like you
need-
played
we
last
need to.
season, where everyone's got to touch it. And just get the ball as quick as you can into him, so he can score fucking goals. That's it.
Yeah.
We've tried the fancy stuff, and it's not won us nothing. So just go direct, go route one.
Yeah.
But yes, okay. So obviously, you're number one. You've third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Yeah. One of us had to do it. One of us had to do it.
I've gone for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a biased Arsenal fan. We could finish first, second, third, or fourth. But yeah, let's just enjoy the season, eh?
I hope so.
Let's just have a good time. Let's just have a good old time.
I love your optimism, Tom, and I hope you are correct.
Yeah.
But for me, and now I'm basing this on that they will get what they want, and this lot can talk about net spend and all of this rubbish as much as they like. If they do over 400 million in one window, and they don't win the league,
yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about Arsenal, Man City, this one, that one. That is defending it, spending over 400 million in one window, defending your title, and you don't finish. I mean, even if they finish lower than second, I mean, you having them in third, that is a humongous. I don't want to hear it. That's a bottle. That's a humongous bottling.
That will be embarrassing.
With Isak, they should be winning the league at a canter. If he stays fit, he will score. He is going to get them 30 plus goals if he go. I think he's going to go there, and I think I think he's going to absolutely obliterate it. I really do. It pains me to say it. I've never, in the nearly 10 years that we've done these videos, never backed Liverpool to win the league. But I look at it and I think they're already the strongest side from last season. And they've arguably added more. Defensively, they're shaky. I will admit, if they're going to rely, but looking at how they were in the Community Shield, if they think that they can leave Van Dijk and Konate 1v1 and their individual brilliance will see them through, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
They're going to get stunned. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're right, because it will be a bottle job. It'll be one of the most embarrassing title defenses of all time.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, they like I said, they should be winning it at a canter if they pull these two out over the line, which I think they will. I mean, they got that young Italian kid coming through. They signed him today apparently, and for me, I'm like, if they don't win the league, that is an almighty bottling.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope not. But
no, same here. I could have gone with heart, but I went with my head. And, I think they're going to do it, matey. I think they do. Sadly, I think they're going to do it. So, moving on, and then we'll wrap up and get this over with. Tom, your golden boot, please, my friend. Wow. Okay. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love it.
Just because I sort of think he's just going to score all of our goals. I don't think he's going to be the best striker in the league, but I just think he's just going to score all of our goals, because essentially I think Arteta's going to make such a thing of being like, he's the striker, give it to him and let him shoot. Nobody shoot. Give it to Gyökeres so he can shoot instead. Cross the ball. No one else get in the box. Gyökeres get in the box.
I hope you're right. I really do.
Yeah. So let's go with that.
Okay. I have gone for Haaland. I think.
Yeah.
I think he didn't win it last year, so he's probably going to be pissed off, and he's going to be like, right, I'm definitely winning it this year. So yeah, I've gone for Haaland. He was an easy pick. Player of the year, please, Tom.
Player of the year. No. It's a tough one, isn't it? Really. I am gonna go with Cole Palmer.
He was who I originally had,
Yeah,
but then I changed my mind this morning. Yeah,
I think. Yeah, I think. Like I say, if there's not much between the top four, I think he'll be a reason why Chelsea have a really good season.
Mm.
I can see him doing the old Henri De Bruyne thing of 20 goals, 20 assists at some point.
Mm.
Might not be this season, but yeah, I think he's getting well into double figures at both, isn't he? And that tends to get you up there.
Yeah. So I've gone the pure hype train. I know you said about it earlier.
Yeah,
I've gone for Wirtz because I think where they're getting Isak for me, I think he's just going to lay him. So he's probably going to get so many assists just playing it into Isak. It's going to be painful. It's going to be painful because they are going to Sky are going to glaze them so much, mate. They're going to be like, Nunu from bloody Teletubbies don't suck as much as Sky does on Liverpool. They are absolutely going to be slurping them like mad. Absolute Bonnie Blue, sloppy toppy settings from Sky on Wirtz this season. You can see it happening. Young Player of the Year, Tom. I'll go first this time. And again, I've gone purely on hype.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be this Esteval Willian, the 18-year-old Brazilian boy that Chelsea have got, that they've already been like, he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah. But from little highlights and clips that I saw of him, he does look quite good. So yeah, I think this Esteval. I think hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, Esteval Willian is who I've picked.
Right.
And I swapped it from Miles Lewis Skelly, and it made me feel bad. But yeah, I think. Is that who you've done?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate.
It's a tough one because I would like to go with Skelly because he is actually a young player.
Yeah,
he's like and he clearly is one of the better left backs in the league. But will a left back really win Young Player of the Year? I say it's more likely to be someone like James Milner, like the way the rules go with the Young Player of the season. I'm going to go with Skelly.
Saliba still qualifies, doesn't he?
Well, yeah.
Ridiculous.
When his face pops, I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go with Skelly. Let's go with Skelly.
Cool. Okay. FA Cup, Tom.
Do I go controversial with this one or the other one? You know, I'm gonna go so out there. You're not even gonna know what's hit you. I'm gonna go with Birmingham City
For the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jotting.
I'm gonna go. Whatever Tom Brady, pumping the money in.
Yeah.
Stanfield up for his name. Stanfield, Jay
Stansfield. Yeah, Stansfield. Yeah, they got Koyogo that used to play for Celtic. Great little striker he is.
Honestly, I think they're going to go on a run, and there'll be an upset in the final. They'll probably beat us in the final
again, like the League Cup all them years ago.
Yeah, just one better this time. I'm going to go Birmingham City.
Okie dokie. I've gone for Chelsea. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win something. So I was looking at them all, and I'm like, what could they win reasonably that wouldn't, and I'm like, FA Cup seems realistic to me. So
because they're not in any pointless sort of European international trophies this season.
They're not in any of the stupid stuff. No. League Cup, Tom. I'll go first this time.
Yeah.
And I think this trophy. Now, for me, it wouldn't be enough to save his job, but I think it will save his job, and it's going to be us. I think Arsenal are going to win it.
Right. Okay. Oh, you think his job is on the line?
If he doesn't win anything, I think he's gone. And I think, for me, a League Cup wouldn't be enough, in my opinion, for him to keep his job. But I think that other fans and everything and the Cronkies will justify, but he won us a trophy. So, because I look at it and I go, up until the later stages where you're probably going to play the Prem sides, our second team really on paper ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be, Kepa, White, Mosquera, either Calafiori or Kivior, or Calafiori and Kivior at left back. Norgard, Marino, Nanweri, or Rice and Nanweri or whatever if you want to play him more than once. And then you got Madwecki potentially on the right hand side, Havertz up top, and then left wing potentially a Martinelli, or if we sign somebody, whoever that's going to be. I think that's not bad. I don't think that's a bad team.
No, yeah,
I think if we don't at least reach the semis again, like we did this year, I'd be quite disappointed because I think our second string for that competition, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
What about you?
I'm going to go for Man City to reclaim
They normally win
their
it.
title.
Yeah, they do normally win it.
A bit of an anomaly that they didn't win it.
Yep.
Last season, so I'll go with Man City to take it back.
Okay. This one probably not difficult, but I found it difficult because I went on Wikipedia and then I was like, I don't know if these teams have qualified or not. So, Conference League, Tom.
Oh.
I've gone low hanging fruit. I've gone Palace.
Yeah, I'll just go with Palace as well.
Because I think they're probably going to win their qualifier. And I look at it and go, do you know what? Each year now, every Premier League team should win this, considering no one drops out anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, the way the money works in all the leagues, I think the Conference League winner every year, if it's not the English team, they've flopped it because they earn so much more.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think Palace are going to be safe in the league. You may as well go all out to win a European trophy.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Nkunku was banning goals in the Conference League. So Eddie and Nketiah should have a field day in this.
Oh, my God.
He will love this competition. He'll have a field day. Right. I think this is probably going to be the same again as me as well. Europa League, Tom. I know we hinted at it earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think Mr. Europa League's going to win the Europa League?
He's got to, isn't he?
Yeah. So you gone for Villa?
He's got to. Well, the thing with the Europa League, obviously, neither you can't tell me either of them two idiot teams who were in it the final last season cared about the trophy. Maybe Spurs cared about the trophy because they only win one every 2 decades. But it's not really about the trophy, is it? Let's say Villa, they're going to fit. I think they're going to finish 5th, but they're not going to be anywhere near the top 4. So, like you say, it's Mr. Europa League. None of the big teams come down. Like you're all right. You're not going to face any actually difficult teams. Like it's going to be a piece of piss for him to win it. He won it when it was difficult.
It should be a piece of piss for him. Yeah, it really should. Yeah. With their squad as well, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, come on.
I'm like, they got to the quarters of the Champions League, so they must be able to walk the Europa, surely.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like with the Europa League giving Champions League football. If you're Villa, you may as well finish 17th. You may as well just sack off the league and go, we'll win the Europa League.
Yeah.
Well, what is the point? What is the point of doing anything in the league if you can just win the Europa League? If you're Villa, you're not going to win the league if you're Villa. So there's no point in trying in the league. You're definitely not going to get relegated if you don't even try.
Exactly.
So you may as well just finish 17th, win the Europa League.
Yeah, have a stab, mate. Have a stab.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to be interesting because I don't know who you could be. You're a rogue man like you were with your Birmingham City shout. So Champions League, Tom. Go on. Who do you think?
I'm going to go Inter Milan this year.
Oh, okay. Wow.
They're a much better team than what I gave them credit for.
Yeah.
No. Do you know what? I'm not. Scratch that. I'm not going to go for Inter Milan.
Oh, it's being scratched. Okay.
I'm going to go for another Italian team.
Go on.
I'm going to go for Napoli.
Yeah. Okay.
Scott Big Beans.
Yeah. Yeah. De Bruyne. Lukaku. They got all.
Oh yeah. That's a big team, mate.
They got all the boys. They got all the boys in there.
Yeah. That is a big team. I just think McTominay, he's going to clutch goal them all the way to the final.
Can you imagine it?
Oh, have you seen him, really? He looks like $1 million, that boy. He's incredible.
I was speaking to my dad the other day, and he went to me, James. He went, he went. I saw he was nominated for the Ballon d'Or. He went, I thought, he's like, I thought I was in a coma again, son. I'm like, yeah, I know. he generally, he was like, I thought I was going to wake up in the ambulance again. Yeah.
I mean, it is unbelievable.
I said
And
to him,
when he wins the Champions League, he'll win the Ballon d'Or next.
well, I said to him, Dad, I went, he's done bits. I know people slag the Italian league off, but I went, he has done bits out there. He's been brilliant,
great player.
and they love him. Like next to Maradona, he's arguably like their favourite ever player. They love him. They absolutely love him.
I mean, unbelievable. They're gonna have a statue somewhere in Napoli. There's gonna be a statue of Scott McTominay somewhere at some point.
It? It's gonna be madness, absolute madness. I have probably done the most obvious choice because it seems to be the choice of everybody else, Tom. And I was shocked because I thought you'd do the same as well. But fair play on the Napoli chat. Done Barcelona, mate.
Yeah.
I think they haven't won it for many a year. I think Hansi Flick's a great manager. I know he had a bad time at Germany, but I think he's a great manager. And I think like Lamine Yamal probably can win it on his own. He is probably the best player in the world at the moment, isn't he?
We're knocking him out in the quarters.
And Rashford's going to go there and score goals for him. He just is.
He missed that open goal. He missed the open goal with the pre-season friendly the other day.
He'll bang for Barcelona, mate. He will.
He's done an interview with Mika Richards and Lineker, isn't he? He's wearing a vest.
I saw him slagging off Man United. I thought it was funny. So I haven't listened to all of it. I've just seen it.
He turns up to an interview in a cap and a vest. You're indoors. You don't need a hat on.
Marcus Rashford, mate. Yeah. He got more beans and sausages for the kids, mate. So I've always got respect for him. Top man is Rashford. Yeah. Good stuff. Well, nearly an hour and 20 minutes.
Holy moly.
That is it, mate. Is there anything else you want to throw out there and say before we wrap it up, or are you like me and you just want to get this over with? Because I mean, from the way your hair's blowing, it looks like you've got a fan in there, which I'm jealous of.
Yeah, I've got a fan here.
Yeah, because I've got because if I open my windows, the cast from Bugs Life come in here, so that's why I haven't done it. Mate, my forehead is absolute. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get way more grey hair than I've ever had in my life, but yeah. I don't care anymore. I've had enough. I don't care. I started getting it when I was 15. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, go grey gracefully.
Yeah, I'm like, it's happening, so I'm dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel if I go full grey, that could be dangerous.
Shit, well, dangerous for who? For you or?
Well, mate, I know for a fact if I get full long grey hair, I'm not going to get I'm going to get compared to one man and one man only, and I really don't want that comparison.
Billy Connolly?
I wish it was Billy Connolly, Tom. He's much worse than Billy Connolly.
I've just clocked who it is. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And you know everyone's going to call me it. You'd be the first one. You know.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going to go from Jane McDonald to something way worse. So
yeah. You're going to beg for Jane McDonald.
I might shave so that I don't look like. I can try and look like Jane McDonald again.
I mean, the thing is, you could shave and get a haircut, but then you'll then look like another silver fox.
Yes.
Who is, not quite on that level, but still pretty bad.
Yeah. As long as I don't go to a vet, I'll be fine. Yeah. Everyone can guess who those two were. And if you're in America, again, DM me and I'll tell you who they are, because they might not know them over there.
Yeah.
But no, thank God I don't own any yellow tracksuits. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and you don't smoke.
No. Right. On that note, thank you very much as always, Tom.
Don't worry.
All of Tom's social media and what have you are going to be in the butter my arse. I've forgotten. Right. This is going to be in the bio as well, and then we definitely will get out of here. So, fantasy football last year. I think I should have jotted it down. I didn't. I think Paul won it. I think our friend Bluebird Legend won it.
Oh God!
I think he absolutely steamrolled our league.
Oh, I feel like if he won it though, we wouldn't have heard the end of it. He'd be on all our socials.
Well, like you said earlier, I think he's had enough as well.
What are they? League One now, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. Callum Chambers is their
I
captain.
mean, hopefully he's all right. Not heard from him for a while, so
He's probably in
know.
Benjamin. He's probably just gone Benjamin's Interiors. Streaming. Was it Benjamin's Interiors, whatever it's called?
I don't know.
I remember calling it Harry's Cupboards, and you had a go at me. And you were like, "No, it was like Benjamin's something." So
yeah, I don't know. I just thought you were going to start talking about someone else who said Benjamin.
No. No. For God's sake. Yes, fantasy football. The code this year, if you wanna join in, is GGV and then KUK. So there is cuck at the end. Very, very apropos. But yeah. So it's GG. So good game. V very cuck. So that's us. Mate, of all the things they could have gave us, of all the things they could have gave my fantasy league,
this is a nightmare. Honestly,
we've got cuck at the end. It's
this
unbelievable.
is an absolute nightmare.
It is.
Oh,
it really is.
This is
No
one's going to see this because this is going to be by an age verification. It definitely is. No one's going to be able to watch this.
That will be in the bio, so that you can join. And I will make a graphic. I didn't make a graphic. I will make one. I promise. I will make a graphic for fantasy football.
Yeah.
And then
too graphic.
No, I won't. No. You won't need a VPN to see the graphic. And then Super Six. I think Greg won it last year, so he will. Greg potentially will watch this till the end. So yeah, well done. Well done to Greg. But yes, the Super Six code, much more sensible, is TVQ MQL.
What?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. No
cups. There's nothing sensible about having a Q anywhere.
QMQL. Yeah, but no, there's no.
Quim.
There's no. Yeah, well, that's you making it worse there. But yes, that is it.
Oh, dear.
Football's back tomorrow.
Thank God.
Enjoy it. Have a good time, and roast us in the comments if you can be bothered. Agree with us in the comments if you can be bothered.
If you've got a VPN.
Yeah, and there will obviously the shorts will be going up, and I'm prepared to be roasted on TikTok as well. We've done this for nearly 10 years now, Tom. So, and this is the thing I say to people: the production values one day may increase, but the content from me and you is never. This is as good as it's getting.
It's actually less. It's less controversial now than it ever has been.
Yeah. We're never going to get better than this. So
this is incredibly PC.
Yeah. I mean, I felt at times tonight we might have been on the knife edge, but we didn't cross it. So it's all good.
Yes, we would have crossed it. We would have crossed it in the past.
We would have done. But yeah, fantastic. But yeah, as always, thank you very much, Tom. Thank you to everybody. I know a few times the eye on the side of the viewers was going up and down. So I think some people did join us and then they were like, I'm out of here.
I've got better things to do on a Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, thank you very much, everybody. Take care. I'm going to play the outro and then me and you are going to hopefully sit somewhere that's not as warm as this. I think I've got a fab in the freezer, so I'm going to absolutely demolish that. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm going to stop talking.
Bye.